You know guys, before I start today's video, I do have a very important announcement to make for every single person watching today's video. Due to all of the unforeseen circumstances that have occurred here in the Call of Duty community, unfortunately I've made the executive decision to get myself a vasectomy. That's right, and on top of that, I am requesting that the doctors simply chop off my balls on top of tying up my tubes because I can't possibly reproduce in a world and bring to this earth a child that lives in the same reality as these gooch-licking, moronic, useless, baboon fucking developers that are idiotic enough to implement skill-based damage and all of these other randomized, manipulative parameters within our gaming experience, and for them to constantly lie about it, hide it, and gaslight the community over its existence. And on top of that, all of these disgusting, moronic, gooch-licking baboons who defend this shit in the comments section, who defend it on Twitter, on X, whatever you want to call it. I can't do it anymore, guys. I'm chopping my balls off. But anyways, guys, the hot topic on the block right here in Call of Duty is the topic of skill-based damage. Now, we talked about it in my last video, which was actually recorded like last week, so today's video is going to feature my new unfiltered thoughts, as well as some updates regarding skill-based damage and just the state of the community and this whole cut updates tweet that came out the other day, which is so fucking embarrassing.
Bullshit always, man.
At the time that I'm recording this dog shit tweet is still up. But it gets even worse, guys. These dog shit, lying, gaslighting, developing pieces of shit, they've actually been hit with the community node, and we're gonna get into it right now. But before we do, you guys already know what it is. The channel's been fucking booming, guys. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Leave a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new. If you want to see the Scadmaster put Activision on Blacked Raw post vasectomy. But check it out, guys. This comes out from the official COD Updates Twitter. They say, "We've identified an issue that could result in erroneous visual blood effects when damage was not actually dealt while shooting at enemies in all modes." A couple of things that I need to break down here before we get into the community note. The fact that they're acknowledging this as an issue that exists in all modes should tell you right now that there is no special thing that needs to happen in your game. Like, this isn't just exclusive to free-for-all or search and destroy. This isn't a bug that occurs to people playing fucking prop hunt. No, this is something that occurs across the board, okay? That needs to be stated right now. Not enough people are saying that. This is something that is going to affect everybody. And I've seen clips, I've seen my own subscribers tweet at me and send me DMs, clips of them shooting at people and the blood effect from being shot coming out of their enemy, yet no damage, no hit marker. And it's fucking ridiculous. A lot of people claim DESYNC and NETCODE issues, and they very well could be that, but we already know how shady and scammy Activision is. The topic of skill-based damage, obviously it's very taboo. Obviously, if you're a gooch-looking bitch, you're probably the first person to say, nope, that's cap. But let me tell you something. The people who are best known for capping and are the best cappers in the fucking industry are Activision themselves. Activision. But back to the topic. So many people claim that whenever this is happening, it is actually skill-based damage in real-time effect. My thoughts on this are that it is entirely possible. I don't doubt the existence of skill-based damage. Go watch my last video if you want. I think it's totally possible, and nowadays, after the things that I've seen and witnessed and experienced myself, I do think there is some level of manipulative damage points in Call of Duty multiplayer.
God damn it! Same shit, different day!
And I know everybody's already talked about this and they've probably asked this question already, but suppose these little blood effects coming out of your opponent are just visual bugs. That leaves one thing in my mind. If that's the case, then where the flying motherfuck are my shots going? Are they getting teleported into the fucking Shadow Realm? Like, Activision, Treyarch, you cannot be goddamn serious with this. Do you think we're just retards? I'm sorry for the foul language, guys. I truly am. I don't really use that word here on the channel. But if you find me to be disrespectful saying something like that, Look at these developers that think this way of their own goddamn community to have the audacity to gaslighting us into possibly believing this to be the goddamn case. If it's just blood effects, where are my shots going? If it's DESYNC and NETCODE and the servers and the fucking tick rates in the game, then please explain to me how somebody can be fucking stationary and the shots go through them. They get the blood effect bug, quote unquote, and then the opponent turns around as if there is none of these issues existing and they just shit on you. Tell me where the fuck any of this makes sense. You can say what you want about the Scadmaster, you can say I'm out here just fucking rage baiting, but I gotta tell you right now, the master baiters in Call of Duty are literally Activision. These guys know how to bait their own community into believing fucking nonsense and letting it exist in the background without ever talking about it, without ever acknowledging it. How long did it take for them to finally acknowledge skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty? And for how many years were people coming after people like myself, Blame Truth, Narrow Cinema, fucking 8 Thoughts, Bald Fuck, and all these other content creators that are trying to do good in the community by expressing the messages that the community has for Call of Duty, all of the fucking nonsense that we've been experiencing for the last 5 motherfucking years. And then finally, after 5 years, they acknowledge it. Well, who's to say that that's not the case for skill-based fucking damage? Sure, the terminology we can change. I don't care. What do you want to call it? We can call it cock and ball torture fucking manipulation. How about that? CBT manipulation, cock and ball torture manipulation. Here we go. When I shoot at an enemy and my crosshair goes over them and I ADS and my reticle, the fucking little dot is right on their chest, and I shoot my bullets at them and it goes straight through them, yet they're getting the blood effect that's coming out as if I was dealing damage to them. Where the fuck do those bullets go? What is the explanation? I don't want to hear desync or tick rate when they turn around on their end and fucking shit on me. Fuck this, man. Here's the community note. There's a hit registration issue in Warzone, Black Ops 6 I should also add. On the client side, it's displayed that shots hits enemies showing the visual effect of blood, but servers don't register them as valid hits. Therefore, the error lies in the unregistered hit and not on the visual blood effect. What are they saying? First of all, they're kind of leaning towards this being a desync issue instead. But realistically, what they're telling us is that it's not a fucking bug, a visual bug about the blood. No. So Activision, right off the bat, whoever tweeted this dumb shit out at COD updates needs to be fucking fired. And you know what else? Fuck this shit. Whoever tweeted this shit, COD Update's official Twitter account, get your stupid gaslighting manipulative ass on the short bus and go straight to Epstein Island. And while you're there, I hope you experience nothing but fucking Ram Ranch from Bobby Cosby and Joe Seacott and all the other manipulative fucks that are on that island right now. And you know what? Just for the sake of argument, let's just say, out of the 10 bullets that I just shot at somebody, let's say maybe the last 2 actually do register, right? You know what would be fucking nice in this game that we've had in previous Call of Duties for the last like 4 fucking years? Maybe some damage indicators, maybe some fucking damage bars. How about some hit points? How about some bullshit like that? Check out this reply that I got in my last video. This guy says, something nobody talks about is how you can never see how much damage you did in a gunfight. You only ever see the damage stats of the person who killed you, and 9 times out of 10, it will say 4 bullets killed you. But you shot the same person with 6 bullets, and they didn't die. Why would they hide your damage output on purpose? So this goes one of 2 ways. They either did it on purpose because they're being manipulative fucking bastards, or 2, they accidentally or don't have the capacity or ability to include it because they're fucking stupid. Which one do you want to be? You want to be a manipulative bitch or you want to be fucking stupid? You get to choose, Activision. That's the best part. I promise you this would result in so many less confusing clips and confusing moments from your own community who has this exact same scenario happen to them where they shoot at somebody. It seemingly looks like we land 6, 7, 8 bullets into them and then we get lasered. 3 shots to kill. 4 shots to kill. There's some guns in this game that are 2 shots to kill. How about I get to see that I dealt 96 damage? How about that? Why don't I get to see that maybe I dealt fucking 3 damage? We saw that clip of some guy shooting through the goddamn house in Nuketown. It'd be nice to see that after 25 goddamn bullets, all of which that registered, that this man only did 17 damage. You know how helpful that would be? If you hate the people bitching and moaning and crying and whining, this is one of the ways to mediate that. But no, for whatever ungodly reason, they don't want to include it. Let's keep this going. This reply comes out from one of my subscribers. They say, so imagine if they decided to remove the blood splatter effect and say they fixed the problem. Would we not have proof that damage is being dealt and shots are not registering at all? That would be the cherry on top of all of this mess. What are they trying to say? Let's say they fix the blood effect, right? The visual bug that this is, or erroneous, whatever the fuck they want to say about this. Let's say they fix it. Cool. In that case, once again, where are the shots going? Where are the shots going? I know there's so many other people out there trying to do their own tests, like True Game Data and all these other people, and they're coming up with, oh, well, when I increase my packets to fucking 20 fucking million and I shoot bullets at people, you can see that they don't register. Cool, congratulations, but guess fucking what? How many of us are playing under those goddamn conditions?
You fucking cornball! Stick to breakfast sausages and eggs, nigga! Relax!
And if it turns out that it's not skill-based cock and ball torture manipulation, if it turns out to not be that, then we've just opened Pandora's fucking box. If it's not this issue, then it's that issue. If it's not that, then it's this. I don't give a fuck if it's not skill-based damage. I don't care if it's not real. I want to be wrong. Please understand this. I want to be wrong about every claim that I have about Call of Duty. If it turns out that it's not CBT manipulation, then holy shit, there is a bigger issue on DESYNC, hit registration, netcode, tick rate servers than we think. And guess what? If that's the case, then Treyarch, get off your fucking asses and do something right. Guys, when there's nothing but pure and utter fucking nonsense in Call of Duty, I have no problem calling it out. If there's a specific term attached to it already and I didn't coin it, guess what? I'm gonna use it. Because at the end of the day, there's a bigger possibility of people catching on, of people becoming more aware, watching the videos, spreading the message, and hopefully one day this can actually be addressed, because whatever they tried to address with this tweet was not only just a whole load of bullshit, but it's literally gaslighting the community. Like, Activision genuinely thinks we are dumber than we actually are. And don't get it twisted, there's a lot of fucking morons in this community, alright?
Hey guys, what's going on? God damn you.
There's a whole lot of them. The gooch slickers, the fanboys that purchase all of these black cell battle passes. Did you guys hear about the new fucking incentive? The 50% extra XP? We'll talk about that in a separate video. We'll talk about all of this shit. Rest in peace, X-Defiant. There's a whole lot of shit to talk about. But right now, this needs to be stamped. This needs to be #1 priority for everybody. Talk about skill-based damage, CBT manipulation, whatever you want to call it. Fucking skill-based real-time nerfing, some more bullshit that I saw in the comment section. You guys are hilarious, but guys, there's people out there that simply think we're raging for views, for attention, for clicks, for money, and don't get it twisted. Look, when you look at Blame Truth and all the things that he's doing with his videos and how much traction they're getting, I'm just gonna be the one to say it. I'm not trying to pocket watch, but the homie Blame Truth is pretty much set for the next few months just off of his last few videos. That's a beautiful thing. It's a win-win situation on all angles. I don't care if you guys think that he's just fucking hating or he's over-exaggerating. You could say the exact same thing about myself and so many other content creators out there. Motherfucker, it's about to be Christmas. You think I don't want to give my mama a nice gift, my cousin a nice gift, the scat mistress a nice gift? And to do all of that while taking a shit all over Activision, spreading a message that's actually important whether you agree or not, with the possibility in the long run that this finally gets addressed the same way that skill-based matchmaking was barely addressed last year. It's a win-win situation, guys. You guys get a message to spread, I tell a message, I get paid for it, the people in my life get nice benefits off of it. Hopefully in the long run, Call of Duty fucking improves in something, and we can all come together and agree that Activision, or whoever is in charge of this nasty shit, whoever is behind the skill-based damage, cock and ball torture manipulation, your shots going into a fucking shadow realm, whoever is responsible for all of this, just know the community collectively, with the exception of the gooch lickers and the dumbass fanboys out there, we fucking hate you, you nasty, disgusting, filthy lizard fucks.
Keep on, you lizard!
But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. There is so much nonsense being exposed here in Call of Duty right now. What are your thoughts on Activision trying to gaslight people from the existence of skill-based damage in Call of Duty? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.